Hey everybody, Buzzsaw Gaming here. Happy 2025 from Mr. Buzzsaw right there, my retro gaming buddy. Here to bring you our Zelda collection. Now I gotta say, Zelda has been one of those series which basically is a console seller for me. I bought Nintendo consoles just to play the next Zelda game. I mean, literally for just one game, I would buy an entire console. And then, of course, you know, every Nintendo console was great, so it worked out in the end. But, yeah, here to share my Zelda collection. I believe I have all the mainline Zeldas, and it's been absolutely awesome. In the background, of course, you have the original Zelda, which, I mean, when I first heard this music when I was a kid, I think I was over at a friend's house. It just stuck in me. Just that opening scene with the waterfall, with the beautiful music. I mean, it just showed that it was something special. And that gold cart was also something special right there. I mean, when I saw that gold cart for display in Kmart or other stores, I mean, I just knew this was something special. So my first Zelda game that I bought actually wasn't the first original Zelda. It was Zelda 2. Right there, that's my original copy from childhood. That's my original manual right there. Unfortunately, I don't have the box. You know, back then we threw the boxes away. So, anyway, Zelda 2, the first Zelda I owned. And of course, I beat over and over again. I loved it. I love the town aspect of it. I think it's a great Zelda. A lot of people don't like it, but I love it. Absolutely love it. I think it's amazing. And later on, I bought the first Zelda afterwards and played that. So, absolutely love it. And then, of course, when Super Nintendo was coming out, we knew the next Zelda was going to come out, right? So that was the reason I bought a Super Nintendo, was for Zelda. So I have here the Super Nintendo control set in box with Zelda included. Later I got a box for Zelda right there as well, Link to the Past. One of my favorite Zeldas of all time. Oh, guys. You guys know what that is? Comment down below if you know what system that is. Anyways, yeah, so Zelda on Super Nintendo. I mean, when I got my Super Nintendo, the only game I had was Zelda, and I think I had like Madden or something. I mean, that was it. I had 2 games. I had nothing else. I mean, no Super Metroid. I mean, no Turtles in Time. I mean, none of that original stuff. I was just working through Zelda. And just, I mean, A Link to the Past is amazing. It's probably one of the best Zeldas. I don't know which one's the best. I go back and forth all the time. But I really like the Super Nintendo one. And then came out Ocarina of Time. I mean, this one here, I was living away from my parents already at that point and out of town. And yeah, I remember the local video game store having pre-sales on Zelda Ocarina of Time. And of course, I did it. I got the original Zelda with the Prima strategy guide and everything on day 1. So I was playing that. Again, that's why I got a Nintendo 64, was for the original Zelda. So such an awesome game, a pivotal game. To this day, you know, I still think it's my favorite game of all time. Is the original Zelda Ocarina of Time. And that's really a watershed moment from the 2D to 3D. I love the 2D, I love the 3D, so it's just absolutely different. And Majora's Mask. Such a creepy, weird game. I've never played all the way through it yet. I know there's a lot of... Mr. Buzzsaw on the prowl! Knocking things down. But anyways, I know as far as... you know, use the same engine. It's a great game as well. I haven't played through it, so it's one of the games that I haven't played through yet. It's, you know, quite an interesting concept. It was a cool game when it came out. So, yeah, some people it's their favorite Zelda, so depends, right? And the infamous GameCube. I mean, back then, I was not a fan of the artwork of Wind Waker. So I didn't even buy a GameCube. I bought an Xbox, you know, back in the day. And then later circled around back to GameCube. And yeah, Zelda Wind Waker is awesome. I love the theme. I love the cartoony aspect of it. I love the ocean and going from island to island with your boat. I think it's really cool. And then came out Twilight Princess. Absolutely awesome as well. I mean, it's a darker, grittier game. Love it. So much fun. I mean, yeah, it's still on my to-do list, actually, of Zelda games. And also, I don't want to forget, but Zelda clones. I mean, here's one right here. I mean, Newtopia. I mean, do you remember Newtopia? You guys, you TripleGraphic fans, you probably will know Newtopia. It's an awesome game. They did a really, really good job, actually, of making a Zelda clone. I mean, I think it's one of the better attempts of a Zelda game. It's really awesome. It's almost like a Link to the Past, before A Link to the Past. So, Mr. Buzzsaw hanging out. And yeah, I know there's some other ones too. There's Crusader of Senti on the Genesis. I mean, I never had that game. I never knew about it growing up. And my buddy Josh at Play More Games, shout out to him. He's got a physical loose cart copy, and I'm jealous. I would like to get my hands on that game one day. Looks like a lot of fun. And the portable Zeldas. Again, Game Boy Advance, my favorite little portable. I absolutely love it. I like it because I can play all these old original Nintendo games. Like, you've got the original Zelda there. You've got Zelda 2, A Link to the Past, and you've got Zelda 3 as well. So, I mean, all of them are there. I mean, it's absolutely awesome to play on the go. So much fun, and I think it's absolutely wonderful. And that brings me to the Switch. Now, I do not have a Wii or a Wii U, so I use the Switch as my kind of catch-all system. It's got amazing Zelda games, as you know. So on the Wii, came out Skyward Sword. Absolutely awesome. From what I've seen, I haven't opened mine up yet. I'm still working on Tears of the Kingdom. And then on Wii U came out Breath of the Wild, which of course came out on Switch. Revolutionary Zelda game. I mean, I've played it. I don't know how much I've played it, but a lot. I'm still trying to discover every secret in that game. And currently, right now, I'm working through Tears of the Kingdom. Again, love it. An awesome Zelda game. I mean, so yeah, that kind of completes my mainline Zelda games. As you can tell, Mr. Buzzsaw takes a nap right there. Chilling like a villain. Yeah, so I hope you guys like this collection series. I mean, Zelda, like I said, this is the one series that I followed Nintendo just because of this series. Just because of this. I think it's a great adventure game. It's just one of those games where it's you against the world and you save the princess. I mean, that's the basic theme of any wonderful game, I think. And the music is amazing. The secrets are amazing. So I have all the mainline ones here. Now, the ones that I don't have a lot of the mobile ones. I heard there's a lot of great mobile Zeldas as well, but I just never got into it. I always liked the ones on the console because it's such a long game and so many hours you're playing. I like just sitting on the couch and just, grinding through Zelda and just, saving it and then playing a little more and then, every day a couple hours or whatever on the weekend or whenever I have free time. And that's the way I've always done it. I mean, whether going to school, whether working, whatever I have going on in my life, I always just, would save my progress and continue on. And just these Zeldas right here. I mean, I don't know how many there are, but, I mean, let me see here. We got the original 1, 2 right there. You got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I guess there's 10 main Zelda games right now. And then duplicates, of course, with my Game Boy Advance versions down there. But anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a lizard emoji down below. I'd be curious, what is your favorite Zelda game? And on the contrary note, which is your favorite Zelda clone game? I mean, that's a tough question. So for me, it's obviously Newtopia. That's my favorite Zelda clone game. But, I mean, I know there's some more. So I'd be curious to hear what it is for you. Anyways, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful day. We got some more wonderful videos coming up, collection videos, and hopefully I can get together with my, and do my room tour video game room tour, maybe next month, something like that. So anyways, have a wonderful day.